What's going on, everybody? We're back once again, and we're watching or retelling about the review for Goosebumps, the movie that came out in 2015, starring Jack Black, among many others. This movie, I thought I already did a review on. I had to check to make sure I didn't. But either way, I enjoyed this movie a lot when it first came out. I was very excited because, again, watching Goosebumps as a kid, reading the books as a kid, got me very invested. And the way this story goes is actually very interesting. You have a character that's Zach. He meets this beautiful neighbor of his that moves in that turns out to be the daughter of I.R.L. Stein, aka the author of Goosebumps, and he's very mysterious. He's very crazy, and Jack Black did a very good job at portraying this character in the real life person. It's really cool. We get to see R.L. Stein here as well. I think as like a janitor or something, or a teacher, and they meet later on in the movie, which is really cool. But what we see is when he thinks that her dad is dangerous, and he accidentally unleashes one of the monsters from his book because he had so much help from the character Slappy, who was the doll and was very influential and very dangerous at the same time, that helped him write these books and had him come to life. And he knew the more and more he wrote, the more monsters he created, the more dangerous they were going to become. And it's up to Zach, Hannah, R.L. Stein, and also Champ as well to be able to stop this, invasion of these monsters from this book. And they did such a good job, and I really do give a lot of credit to the designs. It was very, I would say, a mix between old school and also at the same time very new school, especially with the way Wolfman looked, the ghost, all these other characters that we got to see, especially Slappy. Slappy, with the whole thing of like, oh, what's the word you're giving me? Goosebumps, and he's just like, laughing very maniacally. And it was really cool. I mean, we got to see so many different monsters in this film, and how, come to find out, spoilers if you guys haven't seen it, I mean, it came out in 2015, is Stein did not actually have a daughter. He created his daughter. She was not real, and the only way to stop these monsters is to destroy the books. And that was the whole purpose of this film, was to be able to stop this invasion of all these monsters and having to stop them. And I will say this, I think I enjoyed this movie a lot better than I did the second one, because I feel like the second one was more going off the trail, so to speak, but this one felt like it was more of a, hey, we got to go one at a time to go up against each monster, but then also leave kind of to the imagination at the very end of who was still out that they didn't get in time. Because if they burned the book and they didn't, and the monster was still out, then there was no way of stopping him. So R.L. Stein has to make a whole new book to be able to put the monsters back into the book so he can save the town. And I will definitely say this, if you're a fan of like old school Halloween movies, like I would say like Halloween Town, Scream Team, Raps or whatever from Disney Channel, or Don't Look Under the Bed, then I will definitely say more than likely you're going to enjoy this movie. I will definitely say this. Anyone that has not seen this and is a fan of the old school Goosebumps franchise, I think you'll definitely enjoy this. This is actually one of probably the best movies I've seen in however many years, due to the fact of not only a fun, family-thrilled horror movie, but it's not fully horror. It's a mix between action, comedy, and horror. And I think when you mix it all together, it does a really good job. You can watch this with your family, you can watch it with your kids, you can watch it by yourself, and still have a good time. But I will definitely say, once again, if you haven't seen the film, definitely give it a try. You guys can watch this on Tubi. You can own the DVD. I'm pretty sure you can watch it on other platforms as well. Again, it's a 2015 movie, so CGI may not hold up to, I would say, today's standards, because again, CGI is always transforming to improve or just get worse. But again, it's your decision at the end of the day if you like the CGI or not. But overall, if you have seen this movie, let me know what your thoughts were about it. If you did enjoy the video, if you enjoyed the movie, leave a like. It'll definitely help me out. Helps the channel out. Share the video. Gets this video more out there so we can talk about more Goosebumps. I may rewatch the second movie. I may rewatch this one as well, due to Halloween coming up very soon. But who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see. But stay tuned on the channel for another Goosebumps video. And I hope you guys enjoyed yet again. And I'll see you as always on the next one.